Shazam issue 3 sees Kid King celebrate the arrival of Billy Batson and his family with a party. The king properly introduces himself, telling them that he's the ruler of the Funlands and it's his job to give any child who comes from a troubled home from the 6 other realms an escape. The kids all are having fun at the party apart from Mary, who questions Kid King and how he knows who they are. The ruler says that the Funlands were sealed off from the other realms for years, and suddenly there was a tunnel opened and everything was unlocked, and he looked into his magic pudding to see who opened it and learned it was Billy and his family, which he dubs the new champions the wizard chose. He hopes Billy chooses him to be a champion of the 7th throne, and before Darla can tell him the magic word, Melly shuts her up, saying they don't need the 7th family member. Kid understands that they just met and they don't know him, but there needs to be 7 champions for the 7 realms. Kid King says that long ago the lands were overrun by Mr. Mind and his monsters, and the 7 wizards each protected one of the lands, but now it falls to the champions. Billy says that he can't share his power unless he feels it in his heart, so Kid King tries the best to get into Billy's good graces, beginning by telling them all about his story and how he ran away from his awful home and soon was transported to Funland, where he found a scepter, his now faithful wishing stick. Kid, however, was lonely though, and soon he wished into existence a merry-go-round, but was still very lonely. That is until more children began arriving and he had to keep making new rides and places for kids to play, and the Funlands became into being. He says that he's never been into the other lands since they were nearly destroyed by Mr. Mind and his monsters from Monsterland. Pedro wonders what they should do, and Kid King says that they need to be a family and work together with the shared power. Mary wants to go home to discuss it, but Kid doesn't want them to leave, shocked to learn that the kids all live willingly with their parents who are actually not terrible. His clowns go to apprehend Mary, and the clown grabs the kids and stops them from saying the word, but Billy, Pedro and Eugene manage to say it. Shazam and the others attack Kid King as Shazam leaves to save Freddy and the other kids from being taken, but is knocked out by Kid King. Eugene and Pedro meanwhile find Freddy and the others being taken into a door by the clowns, and following them through they are taken to the game lands. Freddy and Darla meanwhile are taken elsewhere, knocked out in the journey, and they arrive in the Wildlands, where a group of animal police find the humans and plan on feeding them to the tigers. Shazam issue 3 was a damn fun issue as the kids explore these new worlds and expand on the Shazam mythos, as well as learn more about the possible 7th champion. While it was really obvious Kid King was a villain, I found myself disappointed however because it was so obvious. I was always thinking that maybe we're sort of misinterpreting what he's saying and that he is actually good and the kids are just very wary after dealing with other threats. Of course he could have a change of heart near the end of the story and actually turn into a good guy, but I would really have enjoyed it had King actually been a good guy from the beginning. I'm looking forward to exploring these other worlds with the family as well as the return of Mr. Tawny next issue. I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.